One of my favorite movies I saw last year was Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg. He also did Prey, and he does have a third Predator movie coming out sometime near in the future. But this movie was an R-rated movie, and it made $184 million at the box office. That's why it did not go to video immediately. It took till January for that movie to actually be released on DVD and Blu-ray. But it will be coming to streaming February 12th on Hulu and Disney Plus. If you skip this one at the theater, I highly recommend going to watch it. They seriously take the whole culture of the Yautja and give it some more legs to expand this franchise. But along with that, Dan Trachtenberg has also signed a first look deal with Paramount. And this is not his first time with Paramount. He did 10 Cloverfield Lane. So for him, he said he described it as he is coming back home. For a guy that's had just a very good, successful run, especially with his work on the Predator franchise, I can't wait to see what his third and final installment will be. I think it was pretty much dedicated, like, he had to make money off of these, off of Prey and Killer of Killers, and including the one we just saw. Sorry, I can't even think of the name of it. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm curious what he's going to come out with next for Paramount, considering the job he did on 10 Cloverfield Lane. Yeah. That is one of my favorite movies. You know, damn John, why you gotta be like that? It's okay. So yeah, we have one more installment of Predator Badlands. Why couldn't I just say Badlands? Where we might actually see some of the female members of the Yautja, which, if you've read the books, they are much worse. You may think the male predators that you've seen in all the movies, and then times that by 10 and put some more brains in it. That's the women. They don't play.
It's the same calculation I do in real life.
I'm sure it is. But anyway, yeah, can't wait for his third installment. But afterwards, he is going back to Paramount, and I honestly think that why couldn't he do something to maybe bring back the Cloverfield series?
Yeah, like that's definitely a series that you could just kind of keep on going. There's a lot of stories to be told.
Too much truth, Paramount wouldn't be down. We know they don't. They like to cancel some stuff.
Yeah.
But like so far, like I haven't read the books. Is it that they're just the women are that way, or the women that are the predators are that way?
Look, the male members of the Yautja tribe are more warlike. Well, depending on the structure of the tribe, mostly it's hunting, and there's a hierarchy. The women work together.
Oh.
There is no hierarchy fighting, and they're also like it's kind of like that praying mantis relationship. They're larger. So yeah, I'm excited for them to actually get into this, and I honestly want to see more of Deck, the lead character in Badlands. I wasn't prepared for them actually talking in that movie, and it worked instead of just because normally that's all we hear, and they hunt. This gave that franchise, and also credit to Killer of Killers, that also expanded this franchise a lot. So yeah, I'm excited whatever Dan Trachtenberg is going to do for his last shot at these Predator movies, and it's a franchise that's been just ready for some revitalization.
I mean, based on Prey, like I liked in Prey that you don't have to be the strongest physically per se, or this. That's kind of been the whole idea.
That's not
the whole time. It's not about just being the strongest and the fastest, or Carl Weathers wouldn't have died so fast. And that like you could be strong, like, but it's about like.
We miss you, Carl.
Yeah, like she had to outsmart. She couldn't, and so did Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yep. Actually, you had to outsmart.
Yeah, no one is stronger than the Yautja in these films.
And I'm a sucker for a sexual dimorphism, like when species, especially when the women are stronger. Like, because in real life, that's not how it plays out among humans for the most part. So that's why I asked the question about the women, is because like those of us who are weightlifting with the boys do have something to prove, and sometimes that can make us scary.
Should they decide like, we're going to kill Mary today. We good with that? Yeah, we're going to go with Mary.
Yep.
And she is dead.
The little southern hospitality. Mary, can you come over here for a minute, please? Gone.
It's very organized and structured, but I can't wait for them to actually have this on screen because it's something I've only read about. So we'll see.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Watch out for the scorpion. I tried to get her with that earlier.
Yeah, you're not going to.
My wife told
me. It's
me
not a cockroach.
I just thought you liked the blonde backpack.
I mean, I loved Elle Fanning in this movie. I will. She was a delight to watch in this movie. And I thought she was going to have to carry the movie as like the, making the story go and narrating things. When he started talking, they were just, subtitles. And I was like, yes, okay, we're good. And, there's a lot more going for them than just, hunt the next creature. Yeah. I really enjoy what they're doing with this series. And you can definitely tell that Dan Trachtenberg has some intimate knowledge with this subject matter. So I'm enjoying his take on it. So, yeah. Go check out Better. If you missed it in the theaters, you can watch it at home, February 12th, Hulu and Disney+. Go check it out. It's definitely worth it. And $184 million for an R-rated movie is nothing to scoff at.
Yep.